Okay, hi, we're back. We're gonna finish this quest. This is the last survivor of Tenochtzitoc, and we're gonna look around this hut apparently. Papar is in Tenochtzitoc, and where's Papar? Yeah, he's not doing so well. So yeah, last time we met up with Citlali after forming a carrot ring and finding out that Enjou's a little sus again, disrupting things in Natland. Baknawa, a gigantic beast, appeared on the western side of Natland 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. Bodies like that of a mountain devoured the tribespeople of Tenochtzitoc. Out of control creation identified as one of gold that had once attacked and swallowed part of her body. Oh, lacking in intelligence, its actions are solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It's capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. However, unlike gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be even beyond our order's understanding. Ooh. So Abyss Order's been looking into this, got it, which makes sense as to why Enjou's been looking at stuff. There's a secret cave, apparently, that just happens to be in this summer resort area. It's a little, okay. It's like right in the middle. Okay, seems important. Oh, I forgot I could probably talk to her. He might have left some things around his camp in his hurry to leave. Let's take a look around. He might have. Mare Jivari. No extant records suggest how Mare Jivari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. Only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes they had swords, for harps they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. Dang. They once traveled through the desert, and also they set foot in the blazing Mare Jivari, but mainstream history dictates that the Mare Jivari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Mare Jivari. Temporal disruption. Time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? We found 3 reports, and they're all incredible. About this thing. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Natland 500 years ago, Baknawa was the most terrifying and said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually, forming a new, revitalized Baknawa. What in the? How was it finally defeated then? Through Tenoch's sacrifice, he let Sanaj perform phlogiston's engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenoch allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenoch's body as the ritual offering, Sanaj summoned a miniature night kingdom inside Baknawa's belly. The clash between the powers of the abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenoch's spirit in Baknawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died, and its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Baknawa once more. Enjou failed to uncover the mystery of the Mare Jivari's disappearance, which is good news for us, but his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. Oh, that was really short comparatively. Secret cave! Seems like Enjou memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it, and is his redrawing of it. Judging by the marking, he must have found his destination. Bleh. So why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning nature he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now that we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place. Good idea. It looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order's up to. Let's head out. Thing? Yep. Alright, so we're looking... Oh, it is literally marked on the map.
Time to go!
And it's like it's right next door. These rocks look a bit odd. Maybe they're hiding something?
Sha!
I knew it! Ooh. I wonder what happens if you... Are the rocks even... Huh. curious how with the if like you couldn't even get inside until, or you can't break them until after. Oh, hello. Looks like we've reached the end. What? There's a side path right there, Paimon. What's this? It looks familiar. There's a mystic arts implement from the Masters of the Nightwind, but how did it end up here? Paimon thinks we've seen those around. It can transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land, but this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who would know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who's used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjou brat could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, you know, replenish its spirit? To make it work again? There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that? Wow, Citlali, you're amazing. Obviously. Look up my name in the Nightwind dictionary and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadeal. I love her. One moment as I take a picture. Like, we legit, give us more world quests with more character interactions. I beg you, Genshin. And I will do them. I will personally do them, even if other people don't do them because they're not voice actor or something. Shadeal, that doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about the definition of a roaring? A gold sham. A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, no, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. Perfect. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Citlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at. Wait, who goes there? We were followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Cute. Oh, it's just some Asha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Enjou guy. Odd. Why are there Asha following us? Oh, they're so cute. Maybe they like us. Buckley told us that the Asha are benevolent souls of the Mare Jivari. They're friendly sorts. You mean how benevolent souls one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that said before, but didn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on. I think I've got it. Maybe they're not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Mare Jivari, it'd make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, traveler. Oh, Sanaj's relic. The Asha are really happy. They must have seen Citlali take it out just now and followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. Ah, what are they doing? The implement, it's active again. But how? It seems the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Mare Jivari. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Wait a moment. Alright, we'll set out as soon as you're ready. Wait, I'm curious about this little side path. Like, I guess it's just that chest. Yeah, I'm a wee bit curious. Looks like it's just a chest.
Stabilize!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Citlali, it's Papa! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Whirling snow!
Okay, it's probably just a chest, but I will gladly take some mats.
Today is a lucky day.
Oh, it's just the... Okay, there's nothing else in here. Okay, cool. Paimon's a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in that land. Huh? Paimon can't believe even Citlali doesn't know where we are. Blast, my connection to the wild's been severed. What does that mean? It means we're probably not in that land anymore. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the Wyop anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around. And standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. Okay, just returns this. Oh, you good there, Jolie? To the Burkina. Oh. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved on the back of the stone. It belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon? Where'd it go? Ah, could it be? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's weapons on all these. Sanjata, Manilek, giant 2-pack. Tenoch. Enjou. I feel like all these names should mean something to me, but I also haven't done enough in that land. I don't remember getting this. Look, the seat in the center. It's glowing. Do you want to try sitting on it? Not sure that transition was needed, but okay. Whoa. Traveler, Paimon, where are you? Traveler disappeared after he sat on a pedestal. Did he get transported somewhere else? Ugh, it's too dangerous. I gotta follow him. Wait, no way. I'm the only one who knows what happened. I can't just rush in after them. The Citlali can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. But I can't just walk away. That Abyss Order rat could show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Traveler and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Malvika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my, oh my. I'm sorry to be a bother. May I ask if this is the Hotel the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has. When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be the fearsome Granny Citlali, the one who's been chasing me everywhere? When you get into the customer service industry. Abyssal rat, still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is this another of your schemes? I admit that can be somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat. This is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Mare Jivari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought of taking me here? I guess this is what I mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Citlali. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go? Will this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. Of course, of course. I don't suppose that's something to do with Traveler's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to his familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong of you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Traveler's abyssal mutt. Why, I am most offended some such vitriol from the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its master. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, it's Papa. Let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you've been taught how to sit, surely, or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? Wow. Crazy, crazy. Like, we like to say that, like, Star Rail and ZZ have the more savage dialogue, but Genshin knows how to throw it too. I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I'm slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead? The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat, subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So just to be sure I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papa, the employee who is role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for safe passage to the Mare Jivari? As long as I can reach the Mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papa will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Mare Jivari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Such flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us knows about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora, find Traveler and Paimon, and ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on Traveler's name to do as you say. You young people are so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush, hush, my ratty little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa. Hold him down. Yeah, this second half of the quest is a lot faster, so that's kind of nice. Makes sense. Less exposition dump. Where the heck are we? We just touched a stone thing and whoosh, now we're here. And Citlali's nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom, except more blue. Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why. Why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. Looks like a Night Kingdom, but there's no wire connection, and the Abyss is still around. Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sanaj once cast a border spell. Huh? Are you talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mare Jivari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. Let's be careful. It's okay, so he's right here. Also, oh, why you gotta? Oh yeah, when I get my hands on you, you freaking tease. So can you actually like? You're gonna teach me about portals? Spatial rifts appear to be connected, as though traveling one will lead to another. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. they could have done more with the music here, but yeah, it's fine. Well, what the? Hi.
Get to.
Solidify! Order guide you!
One with nature.
My apologies.
Fucking corrosion.
Ha! Ta! Yeah!
Okay. Nope. What? Oh.
Stabilize!
You two! Time to end them!
The wind knows me.
Take flight!
I mean, yeah, even the wiki's like, these are completely optional. But I'm like, why would you not grab the chest, especially if this is a one-time area location? That's 10 primos. All right. Okay. Never mind.
Get to work!
As one with wind and cloud.
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
And I did not.
Ha! Ta! Yeah!
I will have order!
Into the wind.
I like how I have
My
no real
apologies.
health even before fighting, and it activates Staff of Homa, even though I didn't plan for it to work out that way. Alright. Well, here we go. Those floaty little guys, they won't jump us out of nowhere, will they? The Rift Hounds, or what are we talking about?
Time to go.
Where are we now? See, if I was smart, I would be using healing items, food to restore health, but it's okay. Paimon thinks she heard a terrifying roar. This must be the Mare Jivari. Paimon can't believe we're truly here. This makes us true legends among adventurers. Oh, hi there. Yeah, this is cool. Whoa. Oh, okay, it gets all red if you go off the beaten path.
Time to go.
Wait. Huh? Is Paimon hearing things or is someone calling us?
Wind Strider.
Traveler, Paimon. Is it Citlali? Hey, someone's calling for us. Yeah, it sounds like Citlali. Oh, hi. Oh, did she like possess him? I found you at last. Enjou? It's me, Citlali. Citlali? Well, long time no see, Traveler Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's gone back to being Enjou again. Hearing the voice of the old hag come by youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you. Are you okay, Citlali? I'm fine. My body's back in the main hall, but I use a spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way I can put him to good use. Whoa, Citlali's amazing. Paimon can't believe she can actually control Enjou's body. Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? And a partial, temporary, and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanash's ritual sword, the Calamity of Enjou. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off from the Masters of the Nightwind. Since we don't know much about this area you're in, it's best you keep it at hand just in case. Whoa, so this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom? What a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be a problem if I just touched it for a moment. In your dreams, we're holding on to this. 1 second. It's unfortunate. So stingy, don't you know I was the one who found the relics used by Tenoch to open up his passages? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from some of my magnanimity, Paimon. Traveler, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Citlali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me, I'm just a clerk. I've never heard assault. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papar wasn't hurt. I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings. I fully sympathize, Paimon. I do. But as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Alright, sounds good to me. Just casual joking about murder, you know, as you do in Genshin and a lot of other Hoyo games. Especially if you're in, what is it? The Dreamscape in Penacony, or... No, there's no real alternative. No, and maybe not yet in ZZZ. Et tu, traveler? I thought a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand, poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Citlali. Well said. Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together. Remind Paimon, since when were we ever a team? This is the Mare Jivari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You all saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it was likely Baknawa's permeation. If we don't deal with it, it'll eat us. If it eats us, it'll get stronger. And if it gets stronger, I'll escape into Natlan and continue eating until there's nothing left. Baknawa? That's the monster that Tenoch and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it? Ha! You wish. Worst part about the beast is that it uses even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creations. Its permeation is no simple humus, or chalk. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. Then he also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mare Jivari. So this monster's the one behind it? We did encounter a fair share of obstacles on the way here, maybe because people were trying to keep Baknawa from escaping through the seals. Is that why the Mare disappeared? Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we're in a different time from Baknawa for now. Then how are we gonna get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Baknawa's permeation, in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The new Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are, to be in principle, flexible. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. So are you actually gonna fight alongside me, or? Why did the tutorial not pop up? Scorned by the ravages of time, power of the Y-Up still harnessed within the calamity of Enjou awakens, as though sensing the presence of a nemesis. 500 years before, it uses power to defend against Baknawa's attacks. After successfully fending off a special move, Y-Up will unleash a powerful counterblow. Tempo paralyzed, attack weak spots, attack full power of clone issue. That was okay, cool. Wait, he already sees me? Oh. Can it hit me from here? This guy's way too big.
Solidify!
What the? Oh, it just warped me into the arena. Got it. Optional
Suffer the
world quest,
wrath
by
of
the way.
Eastly! Fulfill our pact!
Holy, yeah, this is like Age the Hobbit, like.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Are you alright, traveler? Enjou, why are you just standing and watching? Get your butt over here and help. Don't worry, I feel traveler's pain very keenly. I assure you, once the opportunity presents itself, I shall join the fray. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm supposed to use that.
So
Right there.
many regrets.
Show no mercy!
Time to go. This is the end.
I'm confused. So it only works on certain attacks, or what? Am I supposed to, like,
Take flight! We ought to end this.
I don't
Solidify!
get it.
Get to work!
Stabilize!
I'm just glad I brought my two best shielders. I'm just so confused. Am I supposed to be attacking this guy or not? Oh, okay.
Fulfill our pact!
Climb onto his head from here. Once there, can attack his weak spot. Oh, so well, you opened a passage to us. Whoa, okay. That's cool. Just like that. I'm glad I don't take fall damage.
Solidify!
Wait, so am I just supposed to do that repeatedly? Lots of cooldowns switch.
two! Time to end them! Show no mercy!
This is a cool fight, though.
Stabilize!
Fulfill our pact!
So yeah, we just have to keep like parrying essentially. I wanted to shout the same thing. Shut up. You can shout next time.
Gather!
Show no mercy! Get to work!
One last time. Let's finish them all. You said let me shout this time. Stop sitting my thunder, you old hag. Rule theories. Did we win? I knew it. No matter how powerful beast Baknawa was, it would always fall short of the might of Traveler and I. And Enjou supporting. You didn't do anything. Yep. Did we get rid of it? Woohoo! We're awesome. That's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. Huh. Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may have only been one piece of Baknawa's body. But even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. Stop right there. You heard her, Enjou. Stay put. What's this now? Are your companions not but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned? Traveler, remind me, who was it that dealt the crucial blow to Baknawa just now? Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Baknawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Mare Jivari since Traveler's arrival in Natlan. There's no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie out your way out of this one, Enjou. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. Yeah, I want to see your beans. Now spill them. Lie? Why, I'm not lying at all. But since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. King was wise and powerful, loved his people, and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, the most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, split into factions. Wicked king was slain, and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split into different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. Other group refused to leave until were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled. The same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago, they fought and died until at last only one remained. You're not going to tell us that survivor was you? Seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard. Paimon was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenoch. That little lost settlement was known as Tenochtzitoc. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Animo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. While their brothers and sisters, who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed to the true land of wind, there they were known by another name, the Muratans. However, that's a story for another day. Does this mean you're one of those Muratan people? Really? Is he lying against Citlali? Don't shout so loudly or you'll kill off all dear traveler's brain cells. As for your beloved Granny Eatsley, she can no longer respond to you. What'd you do to her? Nothing of consequence, I merely drove her away. The story is all of purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one. It's allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Baknawa's powers. From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming, unbelievable abyssal rat. Flexible principles, Paimon. Flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you? What's your objective? I have seen the glory of Vindagnir perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the Sun Children dancing in their white night and beheld the magnificence of Gurabad submerged in the sand of sea. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in the Mushri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remuria, and brushed my fingers across the soiled colors of the murals in the Vukakwik's tower. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, and how the people of Liyue have began the great migration of the Gwali Assembly, how the loyalists of Orobaxi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenochtzitoc perished in battle, how the Morans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They are like shooting stars, merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Traveler Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? So you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I'll be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. We're gonna see each other and not cry. He just leaves. Oh. Are we good? But know this, traveler. Without the power of Baknawa, you will never be able to enter the true Mare Jivari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. Oh. What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. Hey, you're called Enjou, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us. Or at least give us your name, your real name. Granny Eatsley? Why? I swore I'd driven you away. Me? By the likes of you. Pfft. Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeves. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey, until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I've forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? He's just gonna live there? What an interesting quest. You're back! Are you both alright? We're okay. That's a relief. I couldn't see what Enjou was up to. Tsk. Unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Enjou was hiding inside Tenochtzitoc, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come, and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Citlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions, just like this place. I'll check with Malwika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Citlali scout the area, and I found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there were some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of the former Pyro Archons. Huh? I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain Baknawa. but the exact methods they use are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. Then, can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep, especially you, traveler. Got that? Spare trace I left on Enjou seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Mare Jivari, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. So we're gonna come back. I need some time to look into all this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who's acting up earlier? Papar? He's fine. Enjou told me he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Haine? Haine? He then approached Papar and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjou fed Papar enough aphemy to knock out a Tenochtzitoc. He's probably still snoozing it off in the corner of Tete Isle somewhere. Classic Enjou. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thanks, Citlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? I need to do your tribal quest. I was gonna do it like in between, during and for this, where I didn't get to hear her VA because both her and March share the same VA. But literally, Ever March, Ever Night's gonna come out in 2 weeks, so I guess I'll do it soon. Until the day that you turn me into ashes. Got the flower, Lava Walker's resolution. Okay. Anything else? No. Well, actually, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Said there were like names over here. Oh, there's a chest.
Not bad. It's all yours.
Thanks. So it's not a one-time domain thing. So the boards contain a Mare Jivari, time one short, China, or however you pronounce things. These are the tablets. Elegantly written booklets. Mare. Interesting.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
Okay. And then just the Lava Walker thing. A flower gifted you by Enjou. Once a delicate flower, freshly picked. When did it become like this? And then I guess that's it to the quest for now, aside from I can fight Baknawa again in 72 hours to obtain some more notes about him. So, and then this will send me back to the Mare Jivari, I'm assuming. Like, I'm fine with there being stuff like after a daily reset, but 72 hours is that really doesn't respect your time, because you'll probably forget by then. But oh well. Yeah, and then I'm assuming you can go back there. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording here. Thank you for watching. Pretty cool quest. Definitely good hour and a half long. Good lore drops and good foreshadowing for more things to come, and that will be obviously returning to Natlan in the future, just like all the other regions. Alright, and then Citlali is always a great time, and I need to do a quest, so hopefully I'll be doing that within the next 2-ish weeks, probably after the new Archon quest or something. Okay, bye!